Hey guys, welcome back to UltimaBeauty. Today I'm going to do a little review and tutorial for you of Too Faced's Cookie House Party makeup set. So this is how it comes, this cute little gingerbread house. I love gingerbread houses. And then they detach. Roof comes off, door comes out, and you have 3 separate palettes. Now the first one, I don't really know if it's first, but it's the biggest one. You get 20 eyeshadows in a bunch of different shades. They're all really nice, very pigmented. The black one's so pigmented you can use it as an eyeliner, which I am right now. Not a terrible amount of fallout. Some of the darker shades do have a little bit. The matte shades are nice. They're not chalky like some of the limited edition Too Faced palettes in the past. So I like that. They have really good staying power, and they smell like cookies. I'm going to do swatches on the blog to show up better. And the second piece of the Breakaway palette is a little roof, and we have our face shades. Bronzer, which I use as a contour shade, is in the shade Extra Toasty. It's a nice shade. I don't think it's terrific for fair skin, but you can work with it and blend it and it looks okay. The problem is it's a little crumbly. Even if you just lightly dip the brush in there, it crumbles a little bit, so keep that in mind. Not a terrible drawback for all the other great parts of the palette. Then we get this highlighter called Get Frosty. It's super pretty. It leaves a nice shimmer. It looks great when the light hits it. Not crumbly at all. Then we have this blush in Daydreamer. It's a really nice shade, very flattering I think on most skin tones. It's not too bright. It's not too muted either. Then we got our little door and our little gingerbread man. So 'tis the season to sparkle, but for me that's every season. And it's got 4 super shimmery shades, really pretty glitter. And then 2 nice matte shades, great for the contouring the eye or subtle highlighting. It also came with their famous mascara, a Shadow Insurance eyeshadow primer, and this cute melted matte lipstick in the shade Gingerbread Man. I mean, just look at how cute those little gingerbread men are on there. I'm wearing it right now. It actually does smell like gingerbread, like a nice kind of spice scent. So today I'm now going to do a quick tutorial for you using their Cookie House Party palette and products. So if you have yours, get it out, get ready, or if you just have shades in a similar color, you can go right along with it. So let's get started now. So let's start by putting the Shadow Insurance eyeshadow primer all over our lids. I don't need too much, about that much will do both my lids, because you don't want to overload it either, because then it can get greasy and sort of have the opposite effect that you'd want from an eyeshadow primer. Then starting with the, house part of the palette. So then we're going to take this shade right down here. What a batch. And we're going to put that through the crease of the eye. Then we're going to take this sort of shimmery, goldish bronze one, Kissing Caramel, and put that on the center of the lid. Then we're going to go back to the crease, and on a small, sort of thin, almost angled brush, we're going to take this purpley pink shade here, that's my jam, and sort of go through the crease again. So then we're going to blend it just slightly. Next we're going to take the color Drink Up Grinches, this sort of shimmery, I want to call it like a forest green shade, and put it on the outer half of the lid. Take a little bit of Tinsel, this sort of pinky, frosty shade, and put that on the inner corner of the eye. Then, like I said, this black eyeshadow is so pigmented, I'm going to use it as an eyeliner. It's in the shade Hot and Cold. And I'm going to run that along my top lash line. Then we're going to take more of Drink Up Grinches and run that along the lower lash line. Then we're going to quickly highlight the brow bone with this shade here, Cream Filling. Then we're going to use their famous mascara and put that on the top and bottom lashes. I also decided that it needed some black eyeliner in the waterline, so I just used my favorite eyeliner from Sally Beauty. Now I'm just going to clean up the fallout with a little of Maybelline's concealer. So there we go. Next, we're going to take the little roof, and we're going to start with the bronzer that I use as a contour, which is the shade Extra Toasty. Highlighter, Get Frosted. We're going to put that on the high points. And we're going to take the blush Daydreamer, and we're going to sort of hit the apples and maybe blend a little more of the contour. And I almost forgot, we got the little gingerbread door, and I probably should have done this part before I cleaned up with concealer, but you know, I'm forgetful. So we're going to take this shimmery shade here, All My Wishes, and I'm going to put it on my ring finger and sort of press and roll it onto my eyelid. Not hard, you'll see. Finally, we have Melted Matte Lipstick in the shade Gingerbread Man. And here we have our finished Too Faced Cookie Party House makeup palette. Look, using all of the products that came in the little makeup kit. Check out the blog for more details. I'm going to do swatches of the eyeshadows and the other products. Stay tuned for more. I'll see you next time. Bye.